Cicero regular town board meeting, Wednesday, August 27th, 2025 at 6:30 PM. Please note there are two exits in the rear of the room and one to my right in case of emergency. Please silence your cell phones and we'll stand for the pledge.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing to remember those who are serving in harm's way. Thank you. Anyone like to come up and speak on behalf of any of the agenda items before we start? Okay. Counselor Marizio.
Move for the adoption of resolution approving abstracts number 33 dated 8/20/2025 and abstract 34 dated 8/27/2025.
Second.
Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Wish to vote no or abstain? Passed.
Move for the adoption of a resolution to approve the promotion of Sergeant Stephen Amiat to the rank of Police Lieutenant at an annual pay rate of $102,641 effective August 31st, 2025.
Second.
Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed.
Move for the adoption of a resolution to approve the promotion of Police Officer Casey Placido to the rank of Police Sergeant at an annual pay rate of $97,753 effective August 31st, 2025.
Second.
Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Any wish for no or abstain? Passed. Congratulations, Casey.
Move for the adoption of resolution to approve the upfitting for 4 Dodge Durango patrol vehicles from Bush Electronics for $65,180 paid for through the New York State FY 2020 Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant Program number C633143.
Second.
Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed. I'll move the adoption resolution approved and authorize supervisor to execute the fireworks permit and waive non-for-profit fee of $100 permit fee. Town Cicero Code 1091G from American Fireworks Display LLC to be held on September 27, 2025 after the game. The sponsor of the show, Cicero Falcons Booster Club. All acquired signatures have been obtained and rain date is October 11th, 2025.
Second.
Discussion. Basically, we always charged non-for-profits in these instances. Okay, that's fine. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed.
Move for the adoption of a resolution to appoint Carrie Davis as the FOIL Appeals Officer.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Wish to vote no or abstain? Passed.
Move for the adoption of a resolution to approve Associated Fire Protection Corp. to repair the check valves that are leaking for the sprinkler system pump in the highway garage at an estimated amount of $6,000 from budget code 003-5132-4000-0000.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed.
Move for the adoption of a resolution to hire Leah Clark as a full-time regular motor equipment operator to start on or about August 28th, 2025 at an hourly rate of $29.87, budget code 003-5110-0100-0000.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed.
Extend the contract with Superior Waste Removal, Inc. for the collection and disposal of all refuge, rubbish, garbage, and recyclables. Move the adoption of resolution to extend the contract under the same terms and conditions of the original contract for the first additional period allowed in the contract to authorize the supervisor to execute any necessary documents, thereby extending the contract until December 31st, 2026.
Second.
Discussion. All in favor?
Aye.
Vote no or abstain? Passed. Any discussion items for the board? Nope. Anything from the public?
Just tap the button right on the bottom of the mic.
Thank you. There you go. Thank you. Tom Baloo, 6121 Palm Summit. I'd like to make a couple of comments this evening. First, I know I spoke with the supervisor, Rob Smith, who works with the bridge unit for the New York State Department of Transportation. It was probably 5-6 weeks ago. We had a discussion about them cleaning that crap hole that we got under the 81 bridge at Route 31. They said they were going to take care of it. Well, it's still a mess. They haven't picked up anything. They got weeds 2-3 feet high. Looks like a third world country location. And tomorrow, instead of reaching out to the DOT, I'm going to recall Al Sturpey's office and see if he can intercede in this because it's gone on too long. I think there's a new director. I think Dave Smith retired. I was told that. And I don't know if you've talked to anybody down there, but it doesn't get you any place calling them. You try to get them to come up here and do some work on Route 11, and they're too busy building bridges and roads to nowhere around central New York and Cicero. So perhaps they'll come up at some point and do that work. My second point is.
Mr. Blue?
Yes.
I apologize. We're talking about underneath the bridge, right?
Correct. Mike and I had, Mike Gargano and I had.
Weed whack, right?
Yeah, you guys have probably done, I mean, you guys have gone out there and done the work that the state's supposed to take care of. But there's, you know, they went in when they did Topman Road and Thompson Road, and when they built the new bridge, the new lanes for the extension of the bridges, they went in and did all new block pavers under there. But we got a main thoroughfare and they can't make that thing even presentable. They just put paint on something to make it look better or clean it up. In this case, there's loose bricks, there's stuff sliding down. They've just neglected it for too long. You know, when Jim Quarles was supervisor, it took us 4 years to get them to come and paint the bridge so people wouldn't have to worry about thinking it was going to fall down on them because it was so rusty. And we're going through the same thing. Every time you ask them to do something, it's like we don't have the money.
The last time I spoke with the DOT was, I think 2.5 months ago. There's a woman down in the office at Taft Road, and a week later they had both sides of the bridge and the fronts all mowed. So
They did that.
They've never
Yeah.
done, sorry to jump in, they've never done underneath.
No.
It's always been somebody, I'll do it again. The tough thing is there's a bunch of garbage under there and I never know where to leave the garbage bags. So Chris, is there, I mean, I'm happy to do it again. Is there somewhere, can I leave a garbage bag and someone will pick it up?
Because it's so busy,
I can leave it in the parking ride.
have a truck pick it up.
All right.
They were supposed to take care of it. I mean, he's with the bridge unit. He was out in East Syracuse, I believe. That's where their headquarters is. They just haven't done it. So,
I do have a meeting with the Region 3 director here in the next few weeks after somebody gets back from vacation.
God
do-
forbid, we're not asking to pave Route
Well-
11 that hasn't been done since the Plank Road got ripped out,
Okay.
right?
The Party Road's a mess too, though. The whole
Everything.
Island.
Well, anything that the state has, you and I've had this conversation. Once you go into Oz on the other side of the 481 bridge, North Syracuse is beautiful. Why can't we have that here? Because they don't want to put the money here. You got sidewalks, you got roads that are paved. Everything looks good. But my other point is the retention area that finally got done off Palm Summit. It looks good. They came in and did, cleared some of the debris, took down some of the drainage issues and came back in and actually cleaned the channel out. So we've got some positive flow. We didn't have any back blow from that big storm we had, so everything's moving. The only thing is it can only go down to South Bay Road so far, and then it plugs up because there's impediments down at the end of South Bay Road. But other than that, it's been draining well, so we appreciate the work that was done there. Again, my other question on Palm Summit and Rose Court, we've had potholes that are still in the road since the snow melted. They haven't been repaired. And I think I saw a text message that was sent out by Chris Woznicka that we were going to get to it next week. But I guess my primary question is, why aren't we fixing the roads when there's potholes? That's a primary that should be done right off the bat in the spring.
I think I explained this to you, Mike. They're not really a pothole. It's scaling, which is 3/4 of an inch deep or a little bit less. We'll fill them, but it will not stay.
Yes. And Chris and I.
And see, when we did those kind of projects, and I spent 35 years building roads, if we had to go in and mill it and put an inch and a half of blacktop in. That's how we fixed it. If the blacktop won't, it'll stay in an inch, but it ain't gonna stay long. But if it needs to be repaired, what do? Walk away because there's potholes and they're only a half an inch deep or a quarter inch deep?
Yeah, I had a conversation with Chris about this. There's some machine out there that has, some finite material with oil that's mixed. And we're gonna see if we can somehow or another rent the machine. So either this end of this year to fix some of them, or, and then the spring to have it for at least a month to do the neighborhoods. So we're gonna look into it.
Well, are they gonna get repaired sometime in the near future? That's the question.
Just said next week.
Okay. My last question would be, I noticed there was some milling done on Hyacinth roadway that was paved with tip-ups. I probably assume it was done within the last 7 years. Is there any particular reason they had to be redone?
We had some severe icing in a few areas where
Okay.
we had some elderly people fall.
Okay,
The contractor that paved it is coming out to redo it at no cost to the town.
excellent.
Chris,
That's good.
do you know when?
Second week of September is when we're gonna start paving, yeah.
Thank you.
And as you probably noticed, the county decided to get crazy doing slurry seal with suit coat. All it is a restriping project because that stuff's going to wear off the road probably before winter time. Thank you.
Thanks. Anyone else? Tracy, do you have your dog, what is it, your vaccination coming up? Do you want to talk about that quick?
Oh, yes, we coordinated with Onondaga County Health Department, and there's going to be a rabies clinic at our highway department on September 18th between 5 and 7 to bring your dogs. And there is no cost. There is a donation if you wanted to give it, but you can sign up ahead of time too. You can pre-register with them, with the Onondaga County Health Department, or you can just walk in with your pet. Thank you.
Great, thanks. Anyone else? Make a motion to close the meeting? All in favor?
Aye.